As geopolitical tensions rise and the world increasingly divides into competing blocs, Indonesia finds itself at a crossroads. Will the archipelagic nation eventually choose sides between BRICS and the West, or can it maintain its cherished autonomy indefinitely? This question has gained urgency as Indonesia's neighbors in Southeast Asia make moves to align themselves more closely with the BRICS grouping. In a surprising turn of events, both Malaysia and Thailand have formally applied for BRICS membership, signaling a potential shift in the region's geopolitical landscape. Cambodia, Laos, and Vietnam have also expressed interest in joining the bloc. These developments raise intriguing questions. What factors are driving Southeast Asian nations towards BRICS? How will Indonesia respond to this regional trend? And perhaps most importantly, how long can Jakarta maintain its delicate balancing act between competing global powers? To understand Indonesia's position, we must first examine its long-standing foreign policy doctrine of bebas aktif, or free and active. This principle, articulated by Indonesia's founding father Muhammad Hatta, has guided the nation's international relations since independence. It emphasizes non-alignment and the pursuit of an independent foreign policy that serves Indonesia's national interests. In line with this doctrine, Indonesia chose not to join BRICS in 2023, despite being invited to participate in the group's summit. President Joko Widodo explained the decision, stating, "The government needs more time to study the benefits and drawbacks of BRICS membership, especially in the economic domain, and wants to consult with its ASEAN partners." This cautious approach reflects Indonesia's desire to maintain its strategic autonomy and avoid being drawn into great power competition. However, the geopolitical landscape is rapidly evolving. The expansion of BRICS to include new members from the Middle East and potentially Southeast Asia has increased the bloc's global influence. At the same time, tensions between China and the United States continue to escalate, putting pressure on countries like Indonesia to choose sides. Indonesia's strategic importance in this context cannot be overstated. As the world's fourth most populous country and Southeast Asia's largest economy, Indonesia's alignment could significantly impact the balance of power in the region. Both BRICS and Western countries are keenly aware of this fact and are likely to intensify their efforts to court Jakarta in the coming years. So how long can Indonesia maintain its position of non-alignment? The answer to this question is complex and depends on several factors. Firstly, much will depend on the outcome of Indonesia's 2024 presidential election and the foreign policy orientation of the new administration. While continuity is possible, a new president might adopt a different approach to international relations, potentially tilting Indonesia towards either BRICS or the West. Secondly, the evolving dynamics within ASEAN will play a crucial role. If more Southeast Asian nations join BRICS, Indonesia may feel pressure to follow suit to maintain its regional influence. Conversely, if ASEAN remains divided on the issue, Indonesia might continue its balancing act to preserve unity within the bloc. Thirdly, the actions of major powers, particularly China and the United States, will significantly influence Indonesia's calculus. Aggressive moves by either side could push Indonesia closer to the other, while a more conciliatory approach might allow Jakarta to maintain its current position. Dr. Evan Laxmana, a senior research fellow at the National University of Singapore's Lee Kuan Yew School of Public Policy, offers insight into Indonesia's strategic thinking. Indonesia's foreign policy has always been about maintaining strategic autonomy and maximizing benefits from all sides, The challenge now is whether this approach is sustainable in an increasingly polarized world. Indeed, the sustainability of Indonesia's non-aligned stance is a key question. As global tensions rise and the pressure to choose sides intensifies, Jakarta may find it increasingly difficult to maintain its balancing act. The economic benefits offered by BRICS, including access to the new development bank and potential de-dollarization initiatives, could prove tempting. On the other hand, Indonesia's security ties with the United States and its allies remain crucial for regional stability. Professor Dwi Fortuna Anwar, a prominent Indonesian foreign policy expert, argues that Indonesia's best interests lie in maintaining its current approach. Indonesia's free and active foreign policy has served the country well for decades. By remaining non-aligned, we can engage with all parties and advocate for our interests more effectively. However, not all experts agree. Dr. Rizal Sukma, a senior fellow at the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Jakarta, suggests that Indonesia may eventually need to make a choice. In an ideal world, Indonesia could maintain perfect equidistance between competing blocs. But as tensions rise, we may reach a point where neutrality is no longer viable or beneficial. As we consider these expert opinions and the complex factors at play, it becomes clear that predicting Indonesia's future alignment is no easy task. The country's decision-making process will likely be gradual, influenced by both domestic considerations and international developments. For now, Indonesia seems content to bide its time, carefully weighing its options while maintaining its strategic autonomy. But as the global order continues to shift and regional dynamics evolve, Jakarta may find itself facing increasingly difficult choices. Will Indonesia eventually succumb to the pressure and align more closely with either BRICS or the West? Or will it forge a unique path, perhaps even playing a role in bridging the divide between competing blocs? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: Indonesia's decision will have far-reaching implications for Southeast Asia and the broader Indo-Pacific region. As we continue to monitor these developments, it's crucial to stay informed and engaged. If you'd like to delve deeper into this topic, I encourage you to check out the sources for this video in the description below. And if you've found this analysis helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring you in-depth coverage of important geopolitical issues. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on Indonesia's position and the future of Southeast Asian geopolitics. Do you think Indonesia will eventually choose sides, or will it maintain its non-aligned stance? Share your opinions in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this exploration of Indonesia's geopolitical balancing act. As the situation continues to evolve, we'll be sure to bring you updates on this critical issue. Stay tuned for more insightful analysis of global affairs. And remember, in an increasingly complex world, staying informed is more important than ever.